All right, so we already have an idea for our bass. I'm going to immediately put this on the guitar because as soon as I put this on the guitar, it's going to change. You know what I mean? I may change some things around. And so putting that on the guitar, I'm going to immediately change the color. What up, homies? Episode 5 of Make Songs Fast. And guess what? Your boy's internet was out all day yesterday. And so I had very little to prepare. And so we're going to see what I can come up with these few little ideas that I have in here. Okay, so I have a pad that I made in Contact. I have an ARP that I made inside of BA1. And I have a beat that I made inside of a plugin that I just got, which is XO by XLN Audio. And so let me show you what this sounds like. It's really sick, but that's all I had time to make last night before bed. And so this is where we're starting, dudes. What I'm going to immediately do, so I think I'm going to just do this in order. And I think already I want this to go a few times. I'm going to go in 2 times, and I already am hearing like some sort of fill to lead us into our first little intro section, like our all-in section. All right, so I'm going to add something here because I want to add some sort of fill. I'm not entirely sure what I want the fill to be, but I think I want to try to have it follow this filtered ARP. So this is BA1, and this is a preset that I kind of just tweaked. And then I have it going through Shaper Box. And then I added a reverb at the end of this preset that I found. Tweaked it a little bit, but it's awesome, you know? And so I kind of want it to follow that a little bit. And so what I think we can do, maybe like something here. I believe I'm in 16th notes, yeah. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so going straight off of like intuition, I feel something, something like that. Just with, I want my snares to be not half-time, but full-time. I don't want part-time, I want full-time. Control-Shift-M. I'm gonna move these over because I like what these are doing. And maybe what we can do is utilize these notes here. And so when we get to the bass, try to come up with a bass idea, then, you know, that's right there. So I'm gonna do probably 8th notes. Yep, I need to be 16th notes here. So let's go 32nd notes. I'm going to take this guy, do Control E, but I don't think that's going to live there, but I know that I want that to come after that snare. So we're going to grab this and it's probably going to be this. Yep, there it is. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to start adding kicks. This is another little trick to jumpstart your session here. That's not bad. However, I think what we can do, yeah, okay. So I'm just going to take this first half like this. And again, quick thinking, we're just going to go straight to the China, just because it's kind of like the all-in sort of thing. So then I need to add those there. So now we have at least our drum part. We can start to think about accents, but I think, again, the thing about this exercise is to just get parts down quick. Let's quickly add this to the bass. I'm going to grab my kick, Control C, go into my bass here, Control Shift M, and then I'm just adding the kick to my bass, just the kick pattern, basically. I feel like this is a quick way to get a good rhythm going. And we are in F sharp at 125 BPM. So I think I want to have this change at the same time this does. And so you can see right here. That's okay, because now I know that it's D. I can just unfold this and grab this guy. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm going to get rid of this because we don't need it. All right, so we already have an idea for our bass. I'm going to immediately put this on the guitar, because as soon as I put this on the guitar, it's going to change. You know what I mean? I may change some things around. And so putting that on the guitar, I'm going to immediately change the color. It's not horrible. I don't mind it. Now I want to start to add my palm mutes, right? Any of these little short guys, definitely want some palm mutes in there. Let's start there for now. I'm going to bring these down. Then I want to use sustain alt and then palm mute alt. And so I might do this one palm mute as well. Okay, so I want this sustain, sustain, palm mute back to sustain. And we're going to keep going sustain, palm mute, sustain, palm mute. So anything that you see with a little bit darker shade of that red or brown, I'm gonna hear it in the comments. Brown, dude. All right, dude. I'll probably have that one C sharp. And one thing, I want to add these to there. All right, we are in F sharp minor. So I think this needs some more stuff in here, you know? Okay, so I immediately, there's things that I don't like and I want to change this. We might just keep it here for now. One thing I notice is I don't hear my synths as much. And so I'm going to bring my volume up. I'm going to automate them up. So inside of Ableton, you just select both here. And I'm just literally clicking and dragging this up. I think we need another synth there, or we need, let's do a lead. Let's just add like a little bit of that washy tone thing. We are in F, C, D, F sharp. Let's see what a clean sounds like in here. Sick. I'm just going to duplicate this. Control save. Make sure you save. Don't forget. So I think we only need to do it once. I think I might try to go open hi-hat on this. I want to do a fill part, but I feel like that's going to take a long time. I might try that a little bit later, but I think on this one, boom, ba-ka-ba-boom, boom, God. Ba-boom. Okay, I'm going to immediately copy paste this. Not worried about velocities yet. I just want the pattern right now. We're going to start with the crash here. Bam! And then we'll do, I like open hi-hat too for these things. But the key is to keep your velocities fairly low. They're already pretty low here. They're at 67. That might be too low. I'll probably go like, let's try 85 to start. Yeah. Okay, I want to add some quick ghost notes here. So I'm just going to start randomly putting these in. Probably, we can try to do before a kick as well. Sometimes it works on the cymbal, something I've been working on. That might be a 30-second note there. This one will work. I like to do snare, snare, kick, snare. That's a pretty cheap one to get right away, like this one here. Okay, so we have a simple groove. Immediately bring it into the bass, man. Because I'm already hearing like some sort of pauses. I'm gonna immediately make it legato. So I'm hearing some stuff here already. I need to add. All right, bass has a good enough foundation. Let's put it on the guitars. Again, you're going to see a trend of just getting things in there quickly, man. Get them in there quickly so you can hear what it sounds like in context. What I want to do probably is my bass is an octave higher, and I'm going to try to have my guitar at an octave lower just to see what happens. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's see. I'm going to do palm mutes here. Yeah, so I'm going to have this probably be sustain. I'll pick, and then we'll go back to sustain here, back to palm mute. And then these end ones, maybe we'll do sustain out. Yeah, I'm going to add a synth part here. Dudes, this was a fast one. But I think that, again, this is the whole point of Make Songs Fast, is like, get your ideas out, get your ideas out. We already have an intro, we have a potential chorus, and we have a verse. Those are the three main elements. Once you start to add them in their respective area, your song's almost done. Then you have 2 or 3 parts to add. Then you can start finagling it to make it, unique, each part unique a little bit with the drums and the bass and stuff like that. Add little flicks and flares. And dude, let's check out what we did. Hold on, before you guys jam it. Just want to let you know, doing one-on-one sessions now. And so if you have questions or something that you need help on, dude, come and hang out. The link is going to be in the description. Well, dudes, this is something that I like to do every once in a while to really just flex and train the songwriting muscle. You know what I mean? Now, I bet you're wondering the number one thing that you shouldn't do. Bro, it's overthink. Don't overthink, man. As soon as you start overthinking, then things don't start to happen. And so don't overthink. Just get things down. You've seen, I was just chucking things in. And so do not overthink. It is your worst enemy when you're writing music. Go with your gut feeling, intuition. First thing, try this. If it doesn't work, try something else. Keep just grinding things out. Don't lose the momentum. Take a break if you have to, but don't lose the momentum if you're onto something. And I challenge you to do this and let me know that you tried it. And if you don't try it and I see all these views, I'm going to assume that you didn't try it. So let me know. Again, this is super important to do because the more that you do, the better that you're going to get. Don't get discouraged if it doesn't happen fast like this. Just keep trying, keep doing the thing. And it's going to get better and better and better. Now, if you want to know how I go about getting my mixes, I actually did a 2-hour mix walkthrough on my Patreon. And so check that out. There's also some other goodies there. I actually did a little Architects cover and all the Midis in there. And so, dudes, I can't thank you enough for hanging out with me today. Thanks for your time. Check out the Instagram. I'm always posting reels every other day, different jams. And so, would love to have you. But thanks again, dude. And we will see you next week. Later.